Good morning. Crutching is an absolute ball ache, mate. If you want to make your life exponentially more difficult, walk around on crutches. Hello and welcome to another video, and today is a big day. A very big day, like it's been ridiculously overdue. It's been a long time coming. Today, I'm going to be starting the drugs testing series. So, I've got Dr. Andrew Chappell, who's the head of the WNBF, the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation, also their drug control officer, like the head of drug testing stuff, I think, coming down. Also bringing down his phlebotomist, who's the guy that actually takes the blood. We've got their approved polygrapher, that's like a lie detector test guy. Yeah, I think they're here now. We're in Mates, I'm gonna go meet them shortly. And just to run through what's gonna be happening, so we're doing the lie detector test first, I believe. Then we have urine, and then blood, and then another blood. Now, the urine and the first blood are gonna be going to a WADA lab, so they're tested for like every single banned substance in existence, like it doesn't get any more thorough than this. Then the additional blood is going to another lab. Now to explain, so basically speaking to Derek from All Flexible Dates last year about when we were arranging this whole thing, he basically gave me a whole list of stuff we wanted testing for. Now most of those things were fine, but there were a few that he wanted testing for that labs in the UK don't really test for. It's not really a thing. So trying to sort that out has been an absolute ball. Like if we hadn't done those bits, or if I lived in America, I could have done this like 6, 7, 8 months ago, but trying to sort that out has taken a while. We've basically managed to find a lab who have a link with another lab in Spain where they do test for those things. So they're going to take the blood, send it to a lab in Spain, they'll test those extra bits, it comes back, we have everything together, and we have a full, thorough breakdown of every single thing, every parameter, every metric in my body. Now basically my understanding of those bits that Derek wanted testing for, if someone was taking drugs and they stopped taking drugs, or they did something to like mask it or whatever, it would mess up, it would show in other levels. There's other metrics, other like hormone levels that would fluctuate as a result, and these tests show those things. So basically there is no hiding place, right? Doing these tests I'm doing today, it's not possible. You cannot pass these tests if you are taking anything, because it will show up in one of those things. And just to hammer that home, like this is going to be more thorough than like an Olympic 100-meter finalist would be tested, right? WADA normally do just urine. I'm doing urine, blood, and then another blood and the lie detector. So it's going to be pretty intense, but like I'm excited. Like I'm pretty excited. It's been, like I said, a ridiculously long time coming. So yeah, I'm just excited to get started. Been talking about the drug series for so long. It's been, I want to point out as well, like I've been getting not loads, but I'm getting some stick, people saying, oh, he's never going to do it, or when is this happening? Like I'm doing it, mate. All right, I'm happy it's happening. It's happening right now. It's taken a while. It would have been much easier just not to do it because it's been such a ball ache, but I said I'm going to do it, so I'm doing it. The guys, I think we're close, and I think they're here now. They're going to be here soon, so we're going to head over, meet up with them, and then yeah, get drugs tested.
How you doing? I'm Dr. Andrew Chappell, and I'm here today with Matt, and we're going to be doing some drug testing. So Matt is a member of the WNBF United Kingdom. We are affiliated with the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation out in the United States, and we are the largest natural bodybuilding organisation in the world. We do the most competitions, the most affiliates, and we've got the most stringent drug testing, and that's why Matt is here today. So what we're going to do with Matt today is we're going to do a polygraph test, which is essentially a lie detector test to ascertain his natural status. After that, what we're going to do is we're going to do some urinalysis. So we're going to take a urine sample from himself. We're going to send that off to our WADA lab. That's going to test for everything on the banned substance list. And then we're also going to take blood samples from him as well. We're going to test for growth hormone related factors, along with other steroid metabolites. That will actually test for some long-term metabolites as well at the same time. And then we've got another test we're going to be doing as well, where we're going to look at some health indices as well, which will show up if Matt is potentially been using anabolics as well. So almost like a biological passport.
Welcome Matt, my name's Jason Hubble, I'm the owner of Lie Detectors UK. I'm here today to run a polygraph test on you, okay? A little bit about me, okay? I'm 49, I've owned this company for 10 years, been a polygraph examiner for that time. I'm qualified by the APA, the American Polygraph Association. I'm also a director of the UK Polygraph Association. The test we're going to run today, okay, we're going to run what we call a Utah test. It's the same test that a UK police officer would run on you if you were a suspected terrorist. I will start by telling you, Matt, that I have you sitting on a movement sensor. The purpose of the movement sensor is there because there are things people used to be able to try to pass a polygraph test. Okay, there's lots out there on the internet about how to pass a polygraph test. Very obvious when people do cheat. We love it when people cheat. I'm going to have you sitting here, your head and eyes forward. I'm going to have your hand and arm there, Matt. On your arm is going to be a blood pressure cuff. I'm looking at your blood pressure with this. I'm not looking at your heartbeat. Your blood pressure is going to be quite high today. It's going to be going through a baseline, okay? If you were to lie, or if I were to lie, your blood pressure does this. I see major changes in your blood pressure. You do not feel it, okay? I'm going to have some disposable stickers on your fingers here, this finger and this finger. These measure sweat gland activity, okay? I'm looking at your parasympathetic nervous system. When I lie, my body will rev up and it will push out a lot more sweat. So I'm looking at sweat gland changes. On that same hand is going to be another sensor. This is a plethysmograph. It's a camera and a light. It shines a special light into your finger, into your index finger here, and the camera's taking a constant picture of the amount of blood that's in your hand. When I lie, my body will pull the blood out the hands and feet back into the main organs. Does it to allow me to run away, okay? Very similar to the fight or flight reaction. The next sensor goes here on your upper chest. These measure upper body movement only. They're not on tight, they won't hurt you. When we finish, I'll ask you to remove it, put your hand underneath, like so, okay? This test is about to begin. Do not move. Do you understand? I'll only ask you the questions we discussed.
Yes.
Regarding taking banned substances, do you intend to answer each question truthfully?
Yes.
Are you now sitting down?
Yes.
Have you ever knowingly taken a banned substance since becoming a bodybuilder?
No.
Are the lights on in this room?
Yes.
Have you ever knowingly taken a banned substance for enhancement?
No.
Are you now in Maidstone?
Yes.
Have you ever knowingly taken a banned substance?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to remove these from you, Matt.
Yes, do it, mate.
Brilliant. Thank you. I'm taking it out of the way, your body, you're not touching anything.
Alright.
Thank you, Matt. I've just finished your polygraph test. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to score my charts. Let me pass these over to you.
Thanks.
I'm going to score your charts and get a report written.
Yeah.
Give me 10-15 minutes and I'll come straight back to you.
Okay, mate.
How did you find that?
Honestly, it's intense, mate. That is intense. It just makes you like, I don't know. You just question, like I said, you just question everything you're saying. It makes you like, I don't know. It makes you think twice about the things you're saying.
Massively.
Then you start trying to analyse like your physiology. Like, oh, is my heart rate? Is my
Could you imagine
breathing
how a
rate?
guilty person feels?
Yeah.
I mean, someone coming in here to lie,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
even walk up the stairs and to go through that. Could you imagine what they would go through? And can you see how their body lights up like a Christmas tree?
I'd be
if they
well
were?
intrigued to see that. To see like a murderer or whatever do that. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I would shake your hand, but you got that. Thank you very much. I'll
Nice one,
come and
dude.
see you shortly.
Appreciate
I
it,
need
bud.
15 minutes now to go over my charts.
Ah, okay, mate.
Thank you very much. Okay, Matt, I've just scored your polygraph charts. I'm pleased to say clear pass. Okay, really good pass. I'd like to just take a minute and go through the report with you. Okay, your results. Okay, no deception indicated. You passed your polygraph test. Did really well. I know it's tough. It's tough for anyone we test.
Yeah.
Thank you for going through that. You are lovely to test. It's a single issue test, so we grand total. Okay, we grand total. Every question is about the same thing, about taking a banned substance. We grand total it. Clear pass. Okay. The next paragraph here says if anything else comes up, I might need to retest you. I don't need to retest you. I can clear you. Okay. Have you ever is the whole of your life to today. What I can't clear you for is next week, the week after, the month after, okay? I can clear you to today, the 28th of March.
Okay, lie detector is done. That was stressful. We've now got blood and urine test. I'm necking like as much water as I can because like I did a urine test like an IPF competition like 3 years ago, and the person literally has to literally watch the wee come out of you, right? So you know, tried that. It's quite a weird experience, but trying a wee when someone is staring at you is very hard. So I'm trying to get as hydrated as possible. But yeah, let's take some blood, I guess.
Just to let you know, my name is Alistair. I'll be doing the vent puncture on you today. I am a medical student and I've been asked to do this on behalf of the WNBF. And what this will basically involve is, well, you've had a blood test before, but just to make sure, we're going to be finding a good vein. We're going to put a tourniquet on, which will be a wee bit uncomfortable, but I'll do my best. Then after that, we're going to puncture the brilliant veins you've got. And then we will be filling all of these off and send them off to the lab where we'll get them analysed.
Yeah.
Is that all okay?
Yes, yeah.
Have you got any questions before we begin?
No, good.
Okay, so we've taken the blood. Ali's went ahead and done that. So this is Matt's blood. So that's going to go off the blood to the lab.
By the way.
Yeah, we took three lots of it. How did that feel?
I mean, it's not the most enjoyable experience, but yeah.
Okay.
So they're your ones, and then those are the ones that are going to the other lab.
We're going to send these to another lab.
Yeah.
So that's almost like our. We're going to do a bit of biological passport with that. We can do the same with this stuff actually as well at the same time. So these ones are going to the WADA lab, and then the next thing to do is, pardon the pun, is to take the piss.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's next. So we've been drinking water the whole time. This is the paperwork. We'll fill this in when we come back, and we'll do all this. So I just need to get a label.
Sick.
Okay. So what we're going to do is, can you do me a favour? Take the plastic off of that tube, off that lid. Open them both up. Right, the more urine the better.
No problem.
Because the lab wants around about 50 mil if they can, right?
That's right, I'm good, don't worry.
Still get a stage for it.
That's my urine, by the way.
It's pretty hydrating.
So try not to waste any of it.
What?
That'll be fine. So, from on top of it. Alright. Okay, then put that one over to the side, and then last but not least. Okay, right, now because you're on crutches, what I'll do is, I'll peel this off here. Right, now what we want to do, that's an adhesive sticky. And that is going to go...
So the thing goes on the orange?
Yeah, it goes on there, like that. And covers in. Okay, and that should be it sealed.
Andy, hold that.
I'm good.
Okay, so
Doing that with one leg is significantly harder.
right, so this is the paperwork, right? The chain of custody. So what's going to happen with this is, I'm going to keep one for my record, which says that we've drug tested you here today, okay?
Yeah.
I've filled this in already, so you were the donor.
Yeah.
That's your last name. This is the sample number, that's the number that I wrote in the bottles. When the laboratory receive this, what they'll do is they'll fill this in to say it was all legit, who was received by, that it wasn't tampered with or adulterated in any way at all. So we'll get a copy for our records. This version here, which is not got your name on it, that's for the lab, so it's random. Okay. So they don't need to know your name, they just have the sample ID. This version here, this is for you, so I'm going to give you this to take away with you. Okay. So you get a copy, I get a copy, the lab gets a copy. That's right.
Where it's going in there.
So the urine's going in the back bit.
Yeah.
The details for the lab is going in the front bit.
Okay.
And that's you. You've been drug tested. We did it.
Appreciate it, nice one, bud.
That's a wrap. Yeah. Woo!
My God. Oh, okay. Done. Andy, enjoy that?
That was interesting.
Personal highlight, the urine thing.
I'm definitely up there.
I've made Andy do some weird things this time. That's definitely going to be up there. For me, like, that urine sample experience was squashed in a little awkward cubicle. Like, I've only got one leg, so I can't balance properly. We're trying to rest the cups of my weed just on a toilet. Andy's filming, like, up there with the most uncomfortable 10 minutes of my entire life, to be honest. But it's done, it's good. The guys are now taking the samples. They're going to take them to, like, the post office or whatever, send them off, like, record a delivery, 24 hours. It has to happen quick, obviously, because it's my blood, like urine. I guess it degrades over time or whatever, so that's going to happen. They take the blood and urine, the initial blood and urine go to the WADA lab, and then the other lots of blood go to it's called the Men's Health Clinic. Thanks to those guys for getting involved, because it's been a massive ball. They've had, like I said, orchestrate a whole thing, a link with a lab in Spain. They're going to go to them, then they send it on to the lab in Spain, and they do the extra testing. But I believe they're saying like 4 weeks for the results, so just like be patient, hold your horses, like it will come hopefully yeah, in the next 4 weeks, then I can obviously make a full video breaking down the results, showing you everything. Like I said, there's nowhere to hide. It literally is every single metric you could possibly test for. So yeah, it's all out on the table, you know. The plan moving forwards, obviously that is test number 1. Now, like I obviously knew that was happening. We arranged that because I wanted Andy to film it. I wanted to explain to you what was going on. The plan now is to jump into a whole series of random tests. So the polygraph, that's a one-off, that's done now. Like I've obviously passed it, I wasn't lying, so that's all good. The other bits, the 2 bloods and the urine, we're gonna be doing that every 2 weeks or every 2 week period, and it's going to happen randomly, right? So on the day, Andrew will message me and say we're coming, you know, we're on our way, we're here, and I go and meet them and I give the samples, and then yeah, that gets tested, we get the results back, and not only do we have this first snapshot, we have a whole long period of time, probably around 3 months, where I'm doing tests the whole time, and you can see that, you know, I'm maintaining my physique, maintaining my strength, hopefully getting stronger at the same time, passing drugs test. It will show that not only am I natural now, but I've always been natural. That's a big thing for me as well. Now, the slight spanner in the works is obviously I've friggin' ruptured my Achilles. Go and watch my last few videos, like, you know, one of the worst sporting injuries you can get. Extremely bad timing. I'm probably going to hold off on the testing for a little bit. I don't know. I want to basically see how my rehab starts, like, because what I need in this period of drug testing is I need lifts that I can show that I'm progressing on, right? Because if I'm passing drugs tests but I'm getting weaker and my physique's deteriorating, that obviously looks pretty suspect, right? So I need to make sure I can actually train properly. As soon as I know I can train properly, at least train upper body properly, then I'll jump into the testing, and I can show you guys, like I said, I'm passing all those tests, my physique looks sick, it's either staying the same or it's getting better, and I'm getting stronger in whatever lifts I can do. That is the plan. Anyway, I'm gonna go and try and find a gym. Like the last week since the rupture, I'm just doing little bits. Obviously I can't do anything serious at all. I'm just doing little bits to kind of maintain my sanity so I don't lose my mind and get depressed and stuff. So I'm gonna try and find a gym, do some upper body bits. Basically the main point, I'll be honest, is like, I've done the drugs test just now, right? I want to show you my physique at this period in time so you can see, when we get the results back, you can say, well, look, Matt passed, this is how he looked when he passed the drugs test, and again, it's just more evidence to show you guys that I'm natural. So that's the plan. Let's go and find a gym. They took a lot of blood, so I might pass out. Is that even safe? I don't know. I've got a ruptured Achilles and I'm missing loads of blood, but should be fine. See you there. Having crutches makes you appreciate how annoying it must be for people with an actual disability, because the world is not set for people that can't use their legs/arms. Okay, session is done. It was good in a way, like it felt nice in terms of, obviously I haven't got many machines in my gym, and my current position, I can't stabilize myself at all. Machines are ideal because you can just sit down and you're pretty much good to go, you know, so that is absolutely ideal. Got a nice pump, it was just a full upper body session basically. One issue I'm having now is, like, I'm assuming it's where I'm crutching around and my right side is taking more of a hit because I can't use my left leg. I'm getting, like, I feel like I've got a big neural impingement in this side, so my right arm is not functioning properly. Whereas previously that was my stronger side. Now, things like lateral raises and arm curls, my right side is fatiguing really early. I can literally feel like it's not functioning properly, which is very annoying. I feel like it's just like God kicking me while I'm down, do you know what I mean? But it's fine, hopefully it should go away, get some massage or something. In terms of the Achilles situation, by the way, we are now, what, like a week post the repair, the surgery. All went well, the surgeon was really happy. I'm going in tomorrow, actually, to have this taken off and then a boot put on, and at that point, the rehab can basically begin, so that's pretty exciting. Obviously a long road ahead, but like I'm prepared to be an absolute monster and just plow through it and do as much as I can to get back as quickly as I can within, like, you know, sensible remits and stuff. Probably gonna vlog tomorrow, so that'll be like a video, maybe do like a, you know, recovery type series, so that'll be, you know, one of the first episodes of that, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But in terms of today, we're done. Andy, you happy with that?
I'm happy.
We've covered all bases. I mean, like, in terms of drug stuff, like, I think it's just I'll be honest, the last few months where it was just such a ball ache to orchestrate, and then particularly when I did this, I was thinking, you know, I was very close to sacking it off. I just thought, what's the point, you know what I mean? Because people are going to be skeptical anyway, and it's such a hassle. It's going to cost me a lot of money as well. Can I really be asked to do it? I could just leave it, but A, I said I'm going to do it, and B, like, I don't know, I think it's cool. I think, like, basically a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people don't care. A lot of you guys probably don't care at all. Fair enough. Like, I understand that I'm not really that fussed, but there are some people that do care, you know, passionately care about me and not taking drugs or taking drugs. I just think it's a good thing to do, because I think a lot of people didn't believe that I would do this. I think a lot of people, I've read comments, right? People saying, oh, he won't, when it comes to it, he won't do it, or, you know, whatever. Doubting that I was actually going to go through with it, and like, I've done it, you know. So I hope you appreciate the fact that I've done that, because that was a ball ache to sort out. Obviously it's just the beginning. We've got a lot more testing, all the random stuff to come as well, but yeah, I hope you appreciate the effort I put in to try and, you know, at least for the logical, rational, normal-minded people out there, you know, regular members of society, that clearly I'm not on drugs now and clearly I never have been. That's basically my goal here, right, to show that. So that is done. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, keep your eyes peeled for the Achilles rehab stuff coming soon. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.